Howdy y'all, it's Aaron here. In this episode, I'm gonna share with you 3 secret tips for running effective Instagram ads. As always, make sure that you grab something to take notes with and stick around until the end where I'm gonna share with you how to find the right combination of ad elements that will work best for you and your clothing store. All right, so number 1 is to create reels for your ads. Right now, Instagram is highly favoring videos on the platform as they try to compete with the most popular app in the world, TikTok. So what I would suggest doing is searching reels on your phone, saving songs that appeal to you and that are used over and over again. You will be able to see how often a sound is used. Create 5 to 7 reels. These do not need to be trends or dances or anything like that actually. But if you can do those things, if you can jump on the trends or dances, then absolutely that is going to catch attention as well. Let's dive into some examples here on Instagram and let me show you what I mean. All right, so easily done as far as Instagram Reels. So I'm gonna go over here. You can see what's going on as far as trends. If you choose this sound, which I mean, you can use this, Franklin, however you like, you can see up the top, 425,000 times this reel sound has been used, so cool. All right, so here's another sound. If you want to save this sound, all you have to do is click on the sound, click Saved Audio, or you can click, if you're ready to use this, you already have an idea for the reel, just click Use Audio. And you can go ahead and start creating the content. What Instagram is going to do is it's gonna show you the most popular reels either that you've engaged with or that are trending right now too. You'll hear the same songs come up over and over again. All right, so if you wanted to use one like this, you would just go over here, click Save Audio. Another great thing to do is look at the amount of content that's created on these reels. So you can scroll through them and see what everybody else is doing and what everyone is using for these reels. So for example, this has been used 104,000 times. There's 104,000 different reels that you can use or view as inspiration to create. Again, you can go through here. I've seen some that people don't talk to camera, some do talk to camera, some dance, some don't dance. You'll see so many different combinations here of what works. And the other cool thing is that it's all completely unrelated. Some guy's riding a motorcycle, another person's creating, a necklace, one person's dancing, one person's selling clothes, another person's, working out, so you can use it for anything. All right, now the most important part, once the reel is created, download the video so you can upload it to your ad. So let me show you inside of Ads Manager how you would upload this. All right, so go ahead and use the sound, use audio, go ahead and use this as a video. Okay. All right, we'll use Franklin. Go ahead and hit preview. Now the main thing up here in the far left-hand corner, you can use this button to download this to your phone. All right, so now that you are inside of Ads Manager, go ahead and set up the campaign as a sale and jump over here. Now, as far as campaign setup, that's what we talk about in another video, so I won't go into crazy depth here other than run it as a CBO, choose your budget, make sure that it's sales. But what I want to do is I want to go to the ad level and I want to upload this video. So I already sent it over to my computer, I already saved it, and now I want to make sure that it's set up as dynamic creative, which we can see here, over here on the ad set level. Dynamic creative, hit continue. All right, go ahead and do new sales ad. I guess that's just what it shows it to be labeled as. All right, scrolling over here, select videos. I'm gonna upload the video here. There we go. Let it process, choose the video. All right, so go ahead and select the video, hit continue, and perfect. So we can choose the preview. To be able to see this preview, we're gonna have to put in a little bit of information. I'll put in, the main thing that they're looking for is the website. So bitbranding.co, there we go. And you can see here, you can see what it would look like. Perfect. There we go. That's the video we had. That was the reel. Again, we downloaded it just like normal for a regular video and just uploaded it right to the ad. It may seem very simple, and that's because it is. All right, so one thing to be thinking about when you upload these videos as ads is when you upload them to Instagram, grab the ones that are already doing well organically, right? So if you have 5 to 7 of them and 5 of them do, 3 to 4,000 and 2 of them have 10 to 20,000, You could test all of them, but what I would really want to do is start with those first two. So if this video right here did really well organically, start to run an ad behind it. And that's going to help you out a lot more than just trying to guess on what would perform well as an ad. Because if it does well organically, more than likely that it will do well as an ad as well. All right, before we cover number two, I just wanted to say howdy. My name's Aaron. I'm one of the co-founders here at Bit Branding, and we're an e-commerce growth agency that specializes in helping clothing stores grow and scale profitably online. Now, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of the latest strategies for clothing stores. We drop new content for you every single week. All right, so number two is not to use catalog ads as your placement, but more so, and especially if you're new. Let me tell you why people suggest this, and then you can make an objective opinion yourself on what you want to do. So it's easy to scroll through products. The best performing products are always pushed towards the front, which means that they're going to be shown, and it's a straightforward, seamless shopping experience. But most people either show stock photos with their designs on the shirt, product only shots, or if they do have a real model wearing the product, the campaign never gets social proof. So if 1,000 people engaged on this, liked this ad, and actually took action, it would not matter because it's dynamic and it updates for each person. So one other thing to think about here is that if you've been around for a while, this may change the way that you look at catalog ads. But if you're also not a known entity or brand, then it may not make sense to run that ad as a top of funnel anyway, because showing clothes blankly to somebody doesn't mean anything. Because the number one question we always ask is like, do I trust this brand? If I buy from them, what's gonna happen? I have to go through a whole nother experience versus a known entity where they're just going ahead and looking through something. For example, if I already know about a clothing store, there's, I don't know, in Australia, and I've watched and I've bought and I've interacted with them, if I see a bunch of their products, I'm likely to go through the catalog ad and actually make a purchase because I don't need to be sold to again. I just want to check out some more products. I don't need to be like trusting whether or not they're going to just take my money because I've already experienced them. But just starting out, not a known entity in one of your first set of ads, probably not a good idea. So one of the best ways to lower your cost for Facebook ads is to build social proof over time and let Facebook learn who to show that ad to. This allows you to drop your costs, build an authority, and also get some eyeballs on you, and it will also be shared to more people. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't test this placement, but there are much better options for you to spend your money and get a higher return, especially in the beginning. Before we jump into one of the fastest areas and most overlooked areas when you're starting to run ads, I wanted to tell you about our free masterclass training for clothing stores that will walk you through the 5 pillars you must have in place for your online store to scale consistently and profitably, no matter what is going on in that digital world. If you want access to this training, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Number 3, write copy that compels and complements. I know this may seem obvious, but this is a completely overlooked area when you're running ads. Don't get me wrong, 70% of the reason someone is going to stop that scroll is from an image or video. But once they stop, they are going to read your headline and then the description. So make sure that you tell the whole story and make sure that story matches the ad. Photo or video that complements a headline, which complements a description. So photo or video, stop the scroll, which complements from a headline, which complements the description. In that order. But most people just focus on the image or video and they're losing potentially 30% of people who weren't ready to click through yet. So let me show you how you can make sure to find the right combination of all 3. All right, so over here in Ads Manager, let's check out the ads, and I wanna go ahead and click edit here. So the best way to find the right combination, and as you can see here, we can have up to 10 combinations of ads in one spot. But how do we find the best performing ones? Well, go over here, and let's close out of this campaign. This is one that's in draft. This is somewhere where we've actually created it. Let's show one that's actually published. So we'll go over here to a campaign that's already live right now. Let's find one here. Go ahead and take out all of those. Okay, all right, so now that we have examples of ads that are already running, let's go ahead and look in here and see. So I have this new arrivals campaign. I can find out which ones are working well by going into this dynamic creative element, hitting image or video, and it's gonna tell me which ones have actually gotten purchases. Looks like this one image has gotten most of the purchases, gotten most of the value here. Hasn't made a return on ad spend, but it's maybe ready to go to that next level. So I'm gonna click on edit and then Facebook post with comments. So scrolling over here, what's gonna happen is if Facebook has the confidence that your ad will be able to be scaled, or that it has the social proof, or it's gonna give budget to, it will show it right here. As you can see here, this has 55 engagements, 7 comments, 4 shares. If you didn't have a winning element, it wouldn't be shown here. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, look like, okay, so we have 3 winning elements from this campaign so far. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's a little bit less, but, or it could be more rather, but what we can do here is take this post ID and it will tell us what actually works. For example, shop our newest styles, new arrivals weekly. This is actually what works the best, so we found the right combination. If you don't have any of these elements, what you can do is you go over here to dynamic breakdown, and let's look at just the copy. So I can actually look here at the text, which text is actually performing the best. And the way I would look at this is actually click-through rate. Link click-through rate is what we're looking for. We're not looking for click-through rate, we're looking for link click-through rate. So let's order these off of most important. So right here, 2.09, the wait is finally, the wait is officially over. That one does well. This one has a 2.06. This is actually the best one for whatever reason. It's not pulling up to the very top, but the must-have dresses is the best click-through rate. Sorry, this one. Turn heads and these adorable dresses. They're pretty similar as far as total click-through rate here. There we go. So that's how you figure out the headline. The next thing we'd want to do is figure out our primary text. So go over here to dynamic breakdown and click text. Go over here and click, oops, there we go, the headline. All right, so best click-through rate, see what's in store, 2.11. Another tied one here, new dresses available now. All right, everything else seems a little bit low. So those are our potential winners that we would bring over to start creating new ads. And that is how we figure out, okay, what is the best text or the best headline combination to start running ads for. All right, y'all, I do want to let you in on one major secret that is helping us give more data back to Facebook and almost every other tool out there, whether it's Klaviyo or Attentive or TikTok, to get better results and make better marketing decisions that will increase your clothing store sales. So we're using a tool called Triple Whale for all of our clients and group coaching members right now. And this powerhouse allows us to see the lifetime value for a customer at 30, 60, and 90 days, which is really important to understand so you figure out when you can be profitable or if you're profitable on the front end. But what I'm most excited about is the estimated action rate of those customers. So imagine being able to send out emails or run ads to customers who are likely to buy from you a second or third time, and then knowing when to send out these marketing messages. It's extremely powerful. So check out the link down in the description for Triple Whale below. If you like this video, then you're going to love this one next. Make sure you go check it out and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.